Hello, hello, hello. We are taking a super quick look at some Star Wars or some Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5 predictions from Star Wars Speculation. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and let me know what else you'd like me to discuss on the channel. Yeah, these are just some predictions for Episode 5. Before we actually get into the video, my personal predictions, we are definitely going to see the third sister go after Obi-Wan and Talia and Leia, because we know in the last episode the third sister planted the tracker in Lola. I actually thought that Darth Vader was originally going to kill her. However, I believe in the comic books that Obi-Wan is the one that kills her. So I think that the third sister's demise is inevitable and it's coming soon. But I also think that with the track with them having the tracker on them, it's going to lead them back to Roken and the others. So I am a little bit concerned about that. Also, it was good to see Obi-Wan kind of getting back into the groove of things last episode. I think that's going to continue for him. We seen previously he was just having issues using the Force, even moving small things. He barely saved Leia when she fell off that building back in episode 2. So it's good to see him getting more in tune with the Force. We also seen him and Anakin both in those healing chambers for having those burns being healed. I think it was really interesting to see both of them having somewhat of flashbacks of their last encounter. I forgot what planet that was on, but we do know when Obi-Wan was trying to escape with Leia, we seen Obi-Wan and Darth Vader have their first encounter, and Obi-Wan was outclassed and outmatched, and they both failed their mission on that planet because Darth Vader went to eliminate Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan wanted to protect Leia, who wound up being captured by the third sister. So again, we're just gonna have to wait and see how much more Obi-Wan makes with progress. We know toward the beginning of the series, he wanted nothing to do with the Jedi or the nature of the Force at all, but it seems like he's becoming more Force sensitive once again, and I'm happy to see that. I just hope he continues to get stronger again. I also thought it was pretty cool to see him when he stopped the glass from shattering and tried to keep the water out, and that whole thing when he was trying to help Leia and Talia escape. So just again, really good to see Obi-Wan getting back to his old Jedi ways. He's even more dressing like a Jedi in this previous episode. He's not hiding under the robe anymore. So I just hope that we at least get one more Darth Vader and Obi-Wan fight scene. But let's go ahead and take a look at these predictions.
What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I want to talk Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5. That's right, it's hard to believe we're getting Episode 5 already, and after an exciting Episode 4.
One other thing to note, I believe this is only going to be a 6 episode miniseries. I'm not sure if there's going to be a second season of it or not, but I believe it's only 6 episodes, so we should only have two more left, if I'm not mistaken.
Where Obi-Wan Kenobi was rekindling his connection to the Force, Episode 5 no doubt will be fantastic. But as always, I asked you, the community, what you thought was coming in Episode 5, and as always, you came up with some amazing speculation. So let's get right into it here. First up, we got Milo Corrigan, and he states, Obi-Wan Kenobi will finally get Leia to Alderaan. Obi-Wan might reach out to Qui-Gon, who tells him he must face Vader again. And Milo, that makes a lot of sense to me. Certainly young Princess Leia has divided the fandom. Personally, I absolutely love her, and I hope to see a lot more of her in Episode 5, but I think it also makes a lot of sense that Obi-Wan is going to return Leia in Episode 5, putting to bed that part of the story, and then the focus will be on Kenobi and Vader.
I agree. I think that does make good sense because we know in the future when Leia is kidnapped in episode 4 in New Hope, we know that she was kidnapped from Alderaan. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him Obi-Wan return Leia back home in episode 5. And then in episode 6, hopefully we do get that final confrontation between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. But again, all speculation. We're going to have to wait and see.
I also really like your idea that Qui-Gon Jinn is going to be the one that suggests to Kenobi that he has to face Vader. That could certainly make for an interesting scene. And
Also, sorry to keep interjecting, but again, I believe Obi-Wan does know how to communicate with Force spirits at this point. I think that's something that Yoda taught him in that new training that he left him with at the end of Revenge of the Sith. But again, that's something we're going to have to see. But it would be cool to see a Qui-Gon appearance. We haven't seen Qui-Gon in anything else canon besides. I can't remember what it was. Was it? No, it wasn't the. not Attack of the Clones, but the cartoon version. I can't remember what it's called, Clone Wars. But um, it would be interesting to see Qui Gon appear as a Force spirit.
And really help us build towards that climactic fight between Vader and Kenobi. But hey, thanks for that comment, Milo. Let's get back to the community tab now, where we got the Medieval Man 9, and he states, Kenobi will definitely continue to become stronger. His actions on the fortress has shown him that his connection to the Force isn't forgotten, and that despite what he might have thought, he will still need that connection. He'll get Leia back to Bail, and then he will head out once more because he knows he has one last task before him. He has to lure Vader to him. The final few seconds of the episode will show us Obi-Wan waiting for Vader to arrive. He can feel his approach, and then he hears Qui-Gon's voice calling his name. And while that would be really fantastic, Medieval Man 9, what if we had Qui-Gon contacting Kenobi right before he fights Vader, and he tells Kenobi that his place is on Tatooine protecting Luke Skywalker, and that this is not his fight. Of course, implying that Qui-Gon Jinn has already foreseen that Luke Skywalker will be the one to turn Vader back to the light side, and that Anakin will ultimately destroy the Sith. But hey, thanks for that comment, Medieval Man 9. Let's get back to the community tab, where we got Jago Robbins, and they state, I think we might see Obi-Wan return Leia to Bail Organa. This then leads to Reva tracking him to Tatooine, which sets up him defending Luke Owen Beru in the last episode. And Jago getting back on Tatooine, that certainly would be interesting. Having Kenobi defend Luke Skywalker, well, that would be fantastic. But honestly, I don't think it's going to happen because it would raise too many questions for Vader specifically as to why Kenobi had gone back to Tatooine. I mean, if Kenobi is smart about things, he's going to make sure that he's absolutely not tracked back to Tatooine, and that the Inquisitors and the Empire are way off his trail before he heads back there. Now that's
Do you guys let me know in the comment section? Do you guys think that we're gonna see the third sister's death in the next two episodes? Because me personally, it seems like they've almost been hinting at it throughout the whole series. I mean, this past episode, Darth Vader almost killed her if she wouldn't have placed that tracker on them. So, you let me know in the comment section. Do you think the third sister's time is nearing?
Now that's just my opinion as to what he should do. Your speculation could be absolutely on point, as Obi-Wan would want to get back to Tatooine and make sure that Luke and his family are okay. But thanks for that comment, Jago. Let's head back to the community tab now, where we got Did Monkey, longtime supporter of the channel, and they state, I hope we get another good episode, and maybe we will get some Clone Wars flashbacks. And yes, Dead Monkey, we still want that Clone Wars flashback. Certainly lots of people have been stating in the comments that they want to see Kenobi in his armor that we saw in the Clone Wars animation series, and seeing him in Anakin, well, that makes a lot of sense. Why do you bring Hayden Christensen back just to hide behind the mask? It would be absolutely fantastic and something I'm looking forward to seeing, but with only 2 episodes to go, I'm starting to get nervous that we're not going to see it. But hey, thanks for that, Did Monkey. Let's get back to the community tab. We got Slepner, and he states, it's obvious Reva will stab Vader and help Kenobi. And Rick Arroyo also states, I think Reva will turn to the light side this next episode. And yeah, this is actually something that was hinted at by Moses Ingram at Star Wars Celebration, that her character wasn't all bad, or that she had a little bit of darkness and light still in her. I can't remember exactly what she said.
Do you think that the Reva, the third sister, do you think that she'll turn back to the light side? It seems like when she in the last episode, when she was talking to Leia about how she grew up in alone and she had a droid that got taken from her, it seemed like some of those things she was saying was coming from a genuine place. Again, you can't really tell, but I wouldn't be surprised to see her try to turn on Vader and help Obi-Wan, but I also wouldn't be surprised to see her get killed by Obi-Wan, because I believe in the comments. I believe in the comics that Obi-Wan actually takes her life, if I'm not mistaken. I could be incorrect. So if I am correct, let me know about that in the comment section.
but there's a real possibility that we're going to see Reva turn back to the light side, and in these last two episodes, she might actually end up having some sort of redemption arc. Personally, I'm really hoping that isn't going to happen, as she's just been nothing but evil up to this point, and we really don't have any reason why she would turn back to the light side at this point in the story. In fact, a lot of people thought Reva was going to take a lot of time away from Kenobi, and that they were going to overly develop this villain, but so far I certainly don't think that's true, and if anything, some of these shorter episodes could have been filled out with a couple minutes of backstory for Reva's character. But hey Star Wars fans, that's all the time I got for Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5 predictions. I'll be posting my preview episode Tuesday, and as always, I'm Mike, thanks for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.
All right. Well, again, yeah, you let me know what your thoughts and predictions are in the comment section. I've been wanting to talk about this show for a while, but again, I run like four other channels. I also work two jobs and I'm going to school. I'm also in the process of moving across the country. A lot going on right now. But I will be watching this coming up Thursday, and I will make a video Thursday night on my thoughts and opinions of episode 5. And I will also make predictions for episode 6 the following day. I will definitely keep you informed, and we will stay in touch with all things Star Wars if that's something that you guys would like to see here on the channel. Again, also, we are going to be doing somewhat of a giveaway the closer we get to 50 subscribers. The closer I get, you let me know in the comments that you subscribed, and I'll be doing Cash App giveaways. So that's something else. So, gonna try to build toward that and just go every 50 subscribers. But yeah, again, like, sub, and let me know what you'd like me to discuss next in the comment section. It's everything explained. I'll catch you in the next one.